Hi, this is Jabari McDimar. Welcome to Revolution Podcast. Today I will be talking on this topic: don't write people off. If you write someone or something off, it means that you have decided they are unimportant, they are useless, they are unprofitable, and that they are not worth further serious attention. Have you ever wanted to give up on someone or something? I have done that several times. But I come to realize that God didn't give up on me. So why should I give up on someone whom God has not given up on? I often wonder why we hold people ransom to what we knew about them in the past, regardless of how long we knew them, without considering the circumstances surrounding their lives at that time or even where they are coming from. We put a label on that person or thing, forgetting that life is a process where we are created to evolve. We hold people ransom to their past and present, forgetting that the grace given to us that help keep us evolving is not lacking in another person's life. That we don't see it or haven't seen it doesn't mean that it's not there or will never be there for somebody. Who I was and what I knew last 2 years is not really who I am today, and nothing compared to what I know now. This is a totally different Jabari. It is savage madness to think you can increase your stature by making others feel smaller. Don't define people by where they are. You never know where God is taking them. In one day, God can change their story. Don't ever write any man off. Don't ever look down on people's struggle. Don't ever conclude on a man who God is writing his story. In the book of John chapter 1 verse 46, the Bible says that Nathanael said to Philip, "Can any good thing come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." One can write off something or someone just like Nathanael. In other words, one can express scornfully one's low opinion of something or someone. Philip was one of Jesus' disciples, and he was told by Nathanael about Jesus. But Nathanael, in his response, expressed popular derogatory sentiment about Nazareth. He said, "Can any good thing come out of Nazareth?" I believe there are so many people who are saying things against us because of where we are coming from, because of our clan, because of our tribe, because of our nationality. Nathanael wrote of Nazareth, and indeed Jesus Christ, because Christ came from Nazareth. However, after meeting Jesus, Nathanael became his disciple. Just imagine if Jesus would have wrote of Nathanael after he heard of what he said. That would have been his end, but Christ accepted him. My beloved, don't be quick to write off people because you may need them in the future. They may not appear promising now or meet your expectation in certain areas, but you don't know God's plan for them. Don't write off someone because he is not academically brilliant like you. He can still improve or excel in another or other areas. An average student today may in the future emerge the best among his colleagues. Don't write off anyone for any reason. Nobody is above change. People sometimes discover their real selves and pursue the right directions. Sometimes people sit down and make some life-changing decisions. So you need to be patient with people. Onesimus in the Bible, he was a runaway slave, a thief, but he became a Christian while Paul was in Roman detention. Paul said in his letter of appeal to Philemon, the master of Onesimus, that Onesimus was once unprofitable to you, but now is profitable to you and to me. Onesimus changed and became worthy of Paul's recommendation. You can read that in Philemon verse 11 and verse 2, then Colossians chapter 4 verse 9. Don't write off Onesimus because he was unprofitable. He was a runaway slave. He was a thief. Don't write him off. Onesimus may be a thief today, but he can become a saint tomorrow. Don't write off anyone. Is someone you know currently in a lowly position or has suffered a setback? Please don't write him off. There is resurrection after crucifixion. It's possible for a man who is down to rise again. Job lost everything, but God blessed his latter days more than his beginning. Don't write Job off because he lost everything, because God whom he served, his Redeemer that liveth, will restore him. Don't write off anyone because of what you have heard, seen, or known about them. Anyone can change. You are not their maker. You don't know their destiny. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 12 says, it is foolish to belittle a neighbor. A person with good sense remains silent. If you have good sense, you will keep quiet. You don't know what is going to happen next in their lives. That's why you should not write them off. Don't write off people when things are not going well for them, or they are going through some challenges. They may be the architects of their calamity, or they may be victims of circumstance. Don't write them off. Be careful how you talk to them. They may soon come out of that situation, and what you have spoken will either count for or against you. And any one of you hearing the sound of my voice, when people have written you off, don't give up. Don't bend to their words. Don't allow their opinions to pull you down. Micah encountered such situation in Micah chapter 7 verse 8. He said, do not rejoice over me, my enemy. When I fall, I will rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord will be a light to me. Don't rejoice over me because I have fallen. God said that even if the righteous fall 7 times, they will still rise up again. When I am in darkness, don't laugh at me, because God is light and he will be my light even in darkness. And when God shows up, my darkness will disappear and his light will replace the darkness in me. So don't write me off. Don't allow anybody to write you off. I want to let you know that you are not finished when men finish with you. You are only finished when God finishes with you. If God has not written you off, no man can write you off. God is still writing your story. God is still writing my story. When you write me off, God is still writing my story. Hallelujah. God bless you.